I was like, yo, like the universe is just working in our favor, bro. I swear to God.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like so surprised that he got himself into all of this. Where if you a seasoned vet in the game, you're so up, you already got a name. You skate by this.
I'm not worrying about nobody. I wouldn't say anyone's name. I'm going. What the fuck am I mentioning anybody on, like in the hood or not on my level?
That just showed me insecurity. You see, anytime I see somebody, I'm like, what's that person insecure about? And it told me last night, the biggest thing he's insecure about is people respecting him from where he's from. Like he's super
having
like
having that street cred.
Yeah, he because here's the thing: if you're not from Philly, we believe like them raps sound good, so we believed everything he said. But last night I was like, wait, this is a man trying to convince his own city that he is what he is. That was crazy.
That's crazy. Why you gotta do any convincing?
All right, start that up, man. We ready to go. Okay. All right. Welcome to another episode of Off the Record podcast. Man, it's your boy DJ Akademiks back in the building. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop there. Just do it. You can stop. Just do a sound check to make sure we're good. Can't have no audio. Fucking up. Just listen again.
My mic cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might need to get closer to him, or you? Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Start again. Or. No, it's fine. Welcome to another episode of Off the Record podcast, man. It's Woody Akademiks back in the building. Listen, people, I am here. I've been going down a rabbit hole, man, just trying to figure out the truth. You know, one of the greatest cities in the world, one of the cities synonymous for hip hop. We know it for a lot of great rappers, for a lot of hip hop history. And, you know, in recent times, we've been wondering what's going on with this city and where are the other rappers that were supposed to come up. Okay. We did an interview with Pound Side Pop, you know, brilliant musician, you know, guy, you know what I mean, hustling, trying to make ends meet for his family. And when I think about Philly, I remember years ago, man, there was a rapper who I kept hearing the next up. And I remember kept saying, man, everybody in Philly got a name with ill. I'm like, maybe that's just a thing. But the rapper in question was one name, Quilly. Kept hearing he was next up. Never knew the full story, but we're here to get it today. Today I'm sitting here with Philly's own.
Let's ball. Quilly in the fucking
Quilly.
Let's carry this shit, man. We overdue, man.
Quilly.
We overdue, man.
I just want to get the story from you, man.
Oh, man.
There's so much to unpack and get to, but I remember I've seen you forever. Now people know I'm on the East Coast, but like I've seen you forever, always bubbling. Sometimes you'll catch one real quick, but whatever. But it's never been like national. And I've always wondered, I'm like, if Philly, which I call the home of the spitters, I'm like, damn, what's the missing ingredient to get any of these guys that are bubbling over the top?
Out of the tri-state area.
Exactly.
Right.
Give me a story. How did you even get started? You know, Philly's such an interesting place because, you know, just like New York has a long storied history, Philly does as well. Mm-hmm. It's a city that's built upon each other. There's a lot of people, small area. You really got to be like that to survive. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Right. How did you grow up? How did you even get into music? And let's take it from there.
Well, just like everybody from like Philly, they've been rapping since they was kids. Like, you know, I've been rapping since I was like 13, 14 years old. And I mean,
really?
I didn't really get start popping until I like hit the radio, probably like 19, 20 type shit. You know what I mean? Start doing the come up show. That's Power 99 from DJ Cosmic Kev. So once I got on the radio, then now it's like I'm dropping.
Not to cut you off.
Shit.
Can we give? I just have to give a lot of flowers. DJ Cosmic Kev. That was an outlet for everybody who wasn't from Philly to see the guys with the talent.
Yeah, and it's like
all
every time I went up there, I carried it. I killed it. I'm rapping for like 15, 20 minutes straight. And it's like, you know, that's my breaking point. That's when I like, you know, after I did that, I did Hot 97 with Flex. So I did the same thing in New York. So, you know, you kill Power 99 and Hot 97. That's like the two meccas of the East Coast. You feel me? So like now I'm just dropping shit. I got my singles. I'm moving and shaking. And this is where we get to, when you said breaking out of the tri-state, I'm popping, but it's like when we reached out to when we reached out to Meek to jump on the record, at first he was like, yeah, I had a song called Real One. It was
okay, yeah.
And I mean, she gonna bust it for a real one. It was one of my club joints. I'm known for just spitting bars and, just ripping shit, 1,000 bars, all that. I made a club song, I made a single. And when Meek was in jail, he was like, yo, I was performing at the Powerhouse. He was like, yo, when I come home.
So you're at Powerhouse even
with no deal.
Okay,
all of this shit with no deal. Shout out to Cosmic Kev too. No deal. Still doing all that shit. But make a long story short, I performed at the Powerhouse and all that. That same night. It was that same night, right, Bloody? The same night he on the phone with me, like in the cell and shit, like, yo, do your thing and all that. When you come home, I'm getting on that song.
What year is this?
What's it, like 17, 16 type shit?
It's like 2016. 2014.
All right,
okay.
Yeah. All right, so bang. Years go past or whatever. The song still got traction, right? He come home, what did he tell us? He wants 75,000. And we independent.
Yeah.
So, we got the bread, but it's like, damn, you want 75,000.
Wait, so wait. He hits you up complimenting you on a song you got popping.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, I'm getting on that joint, hyping up.
Oh, so he's telling you, yo, I'm gonna kill that when I get out.
Yeah, like, cause he hearing it all over the radio. Like, I'm on the radio. This is from morning time till nighttime. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like, this is my main. And what he always say? He always say, yo, do records. Stop doing freestyles. Everything I'm saying to him, I show you too. So after this, we could pour everything up and have all the conversations and shit. But it's like, yo, stop doing them freestyles, do records. All right, cuz, I got a record, jump on his jaw. Nigga come home, make a long story short, couple months go past, he like, bro, he tell Big Bloody, I need 75,000. Just for the verse. So imagine if we wanted to shoot a video. That would have probably been another 20 or 30 that we coming out our budget for just for the video, the song and the video. So it's like, fuck you, bro. It's like, eat a dick, bro. It's like, it's cool.
Do you feel so for everybody who's watching there in like, internet land, imagine you got an organic buzz.
Yeah.
You're independent. You don't got, millions of dollars, so you don't have no budget really. And a big artist hits you up voluntarily. They said, yo, I love your song. I'm going to get on that.
Not just any artist, a nigga from my city.
Okay.
Like, not just any artist. It's like, what the fuck? 75?
Yeah.
And it's like, I know you are who you are. So
and then he tried to charge at the last minute.
Yeah. And then it's like, come on, bro. Like, and this around the same time, who he had? He signed niggas from Louisiana and signed niggas from Baltimore doing a million songs with, Shy Glizzy, all these other niggas. It's like, bro, you got all the talent in your own city. But I'm going to be the last nigga you going to throw the alley-oop to because you know I'm hotter than you. Everyone knows that. Especially Philadelphia. Like, everybody in the biddy know I'm hotter than him. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, you got the platform and shit like that. But when it comes to bars, bro,
we're going to fact check this. I need Philly to answer this question. Was there ever a time, especially just on a rapping level? Because again, Philly's like it's almost like
old tracks and shit together. We got like 2 or 3 old tracks.
Is a city jacking you on some just rapping shit more than him at the time? Like, yo, just talent wise, we're not talking about hype.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and plus this is when he locked up. So when he locked up, right? I'm talking about his whole team. They're like out here broke, looking for gigs. So I got his security guard, Tiffy Bay. He's now doing security for me. I'll show you that picture as well. 3 different clubs he's doing security for me. And I'm not trying to play him, but I'm like, when he was in jail, it was they only eat off of, shaking and moving and leaving Philly, going to Miami, doing that shit on the strength for him. So when he in jail, the dream chasers are starving. O'Malley trying to be my best friend.
I still can't believe that. That can't be true.
I swear to God, bro.
The reason why I don't believe
They're
that
starving,
is
bro.
because it's when I think about a rap crew, and especially someone who's putting on for their hood, they're putting on for their city, if they're bringing up other people around them, they're going to make sure those people got jobs.
Good. Yeah.
Hey, listen, this is your job. As long as you do your job, I'm going to give you a paycheck.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I've heard things like, people got to return check. That sounds crazy.
Yes, bro. They were looking for gigs. All of them niggas was doing security for me. Yo, Quill, when the next show I'm trying to pop out, all that. They were scrambling. Like, yo, Tiffy was coming to studio sessions. I let Tiffy artists open up for me at TLA. I'm selling out the Fillmore. I'm selling out the TLA.
Oh, shit.
I'm the hottest in the city. He would never You see, as fast as he signed Lil Snoop and all these other guys from, down south and shit like that. What the fuck? What? And you don't owe me nothing, but it's like, nigga, come on, throw the hoop. Let's get some money.
Why do you think he didn't?
Because he's scared I'm going to take that spot. He's scared I'm going to take his position. I'm high. He don't want the world to hear me. I'm the real Philadelphia. This is bro, you got the top carrier right here, bro. I'm the biggest bloody, I'm the hottest in Philadelphia. He don't want me to have that national light.
But look at Atlanta. You have a Future. You got 21 Savage. You even got a Gunna. You got a Lil Baby.
They help each other.
And they're all like kings. Mm-hmm. Why is it in Philly there only got to be one?
That shit crazy. No, but it's not like that though, because Uzi be throwing me oops. Uzi done called me out to plenty of shows. Uzi done posted my album when it dropped. Like, you know what I mean? So I can't say that with everybody. Like, Uzi do be showing love. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Uzi show endless love. Like, but with that guy, with Freak Mills, it's like he's never gonna like. And what he shouted me out like one time or some shit like that, just to make it seem like he's not a hater. And you like called me out to a few parties and shit like that. But it's like, what the fuck is that? You just want me to sit there and watch you pop 1,000 bottles and bitches? That ain't nothing. Nigga, put me on the platform. This shit gonna kill him, bro. He gonna move to Ghana. When this come out, he's moving to Ghana, bro. I'm telling you.
The entire Philly hit me up and said, listen, you should probably reconsider this one guy because Meek Mill hates him the most. And I'm like, why does he hate Quilly? Like, what are you doing? You got to give me the breakdown. What have you done? Okay, so, all right.
Bro, I be popping it, bro. I know so much secrets. I know everything.
Sequentially, okay, so you have a song that's popping. He says he's going to get on. He gets out of jail. He said, you're saying his team at that point was kind of like really not really making anything. They're even fucking with you. He gets out. He says 75,000.
75,000.
Not doing it.
Not no video or nothing. I'm talking about 75,000 for the verse.
Damn.
Like, who the fuck is you? Like, and that's what made people say, "Oh, you hating" and all that. That's what made me snap on him. That's what made me put up the crazy memes and everybody clowning on him and shit like that and bidding off of him. And I make him bid of the week and shit like that. That's why I be tipping on him. That's why I don't give a fuck. It's like, fuck it. I ain't got nothing to lose, nigga. Like, you done shitted on me this whole time. Now it's my time. Like, we're gonna carry this shit.
So he gets out and he tells you that. What happens next? Because still you're doing your thing and people are expecting you.
He go to Atlanta and go live under Lil Baby Nuts.
Really?
Yeah, that's what happened after that.
Why do you leave Philly?
Because you got real niggas like me running around and he's not getting enough. He's not getting the love. He not tapped in. You see, like right now, how he's in Philly, driving all down Broad Street and all that. Because you just put that interview out with, you know what I mean? So he has a point to prove now.
Someone told me that last night all the real Philly niggas had to stay inside because Meek was outside. And I was like, damn. Meek is
lying.
Meek is, he like that.
If he was like that, why he let Snitch 9 run up on him and threaten his life? And
that was odd.
How the fuck you let a rat get you dropped? He got his location, slid up on him, talking shit to him, and then you spit on him. Like,
you know what he told me?
Like you in a bad girls club or some shit. Like
Meek has,
spit on him like he was rolling. That nigga spit on him like.
Meek has an unbeatable game, I've realized. He's the toughest nigga alive. Until it's time to do the tough shit, then he says, "Yo, you're trying to trick me out with my position," and everybody talks me out of it.
Super tough with you, right?
Oh no, with me it's like different. With me, it's like listen, I've been having people watch my house at nights to make sure he don't go shoot a whole music video in front of my house.
And what did he do when I shot that video in that white 4x4 Jeep on 24th and Burks? Did he? What did he do? I'm still alive. I'm right here talking to you.
Wait,
he didn't do shit.
You shot a video where he stayed at or where he was from?
Not where he stayed at. You know, he got 2 blocks. He the only rapper with Soulja Boy shit. First rapper with 2 blocks.
Oh, he from Bompton and Atlanta.
Yeah,
okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he repping South Philly and North Philly.
Damn.
But guess what? I'm cool down South Philly and I'm cool in North Philly.
Wait, you shot a video on his block? Or one of his blocks?
Burks. It's called Other Side of America 2. We could pull all that shit up. Everything that I'm saying, we could pull up. I'm going to show you the proof. And I really like how.
So what happened when he came out?
What you mean? He ain't do shit. He saw the video.
No,
I said, how you go from Minaj to Milano? I was fucking him up. This is right after Nicki, you know what I mean? They broke up and all that, and he was fucking with Milano. And I said, how you go from Minaj to Milano? Yeah, I fucked him up, bro. That should be hitting here. And then the last thing he gonna do, he gonna say his little smart shit on Twitter. But the last thing he gonna do is go on Instagram and come back at me and give me that direct platform, that direct response. He's not gonna do that. That's gonna make me bigger. No Diddy.
Listen, Philly got to give me the understanding, because I said it to Poundside Pop, and he was bewildered. The way Meek seemed like he's on crash out timing. I don't know why, because he's a millionaire. But
his shot running. You know what that mean?
What that mean?
He shot it. You know what Perks is?
Yeah.
I don't want to call it shot out like federal shit, but like he on like 3-4-30s. Like he real high. He get real skinny and small. His face getting sunken. And like I used to get high, but I'm 2 years clean now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you see the difference. You feel me?
But you say he's willing to crash out. He's driving around Philly, look like he's doing like local patrol. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because his shot running. He's high right now. His shot is running. Like he's high out his mind.
You know, after this interview, he finna pull up to your block. Stand out there for like good 2 days. Take all type of pictures.
I got raw footage on 24th and Berks, right? If you could show me footage of him on Haines Street, I'll deactivate my Instagram. And I'll never say anything about him again. I'll deactivate I'll stop rapping. If you could show me one picture of him on Haines Street, my projects.
Okay. And I'm only asking this for my own, bring the mic a little bit closer. I'm only asking this for my like safety.
Mm-hmm. You cool.
No. Is Meek like a killer like that? Because the way he talked to me is like, I might die tomorrow.
If he was a killer like that.
So I always thought, if he's saying this to me, he probably done slapped 55 niggas in Philly, done all type of stuff. Like, yo, he told me he was willing to die. So I'm like, imagine his actual beefs in Philly. He probably already got all of them killed. I called him the King Von of Philly.
What was his reaction when that bull pulled up on him and said, nigga, you got cops with you and all that? What'd he do? He spit on him, right? He spit on him. That's some shit a baddie would do. Like on Bad Girls Club, right? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, you might as well should have stole him if that. And his excuse was, oh, he gonna rat on me and press charges, right?
Yeah, that's
but spitting is still assault.
Yeah.
Still, what is that? Aggravated assault.
Yeah.
So, like, or even if you don't do nothing, you don't got no crash dummies around you that could just, fuck him up and you just pay their bill later. Like, oh, bro, there's no excuse, bro.
Have you been ever scared of him? No, I'm serious. I'm not even being.
Do you think I would be trolling him and coming at him every fucking 5 minutes? Do you think I would have drove to his block and shot I was out there for 2 hours.
I got to look up this video.
Other side of America, too.
No way.
I was out there for 2 hours, chilled, got something at the grill on the cookout tip.
You got some food?
I got some food, went to the poppy store, got some backwoods. Wallahi.
No way.
Well, mommy.
Okay, so when did it really go bad?
After he disrespected me and told me $75,000 for a verse. And you running around giving all these Baltimore and Virginia and Canada niggas verses and all that. You cock slide and all that. But I'm the hottest nigga. You won't give me a verse. Dick up. You did he.
Wow. So.
And that's really the job. I really don't. Besides that, it's nothing. He never fucked none of my bitches, none of that. So it's like it's nothing personal. Oh shit, the album. I dropped Haynes and Money, right? I dropped Tanya's Son. That's the one it was Haynes and Money. Haynes and Money, and we got the proof too. It peaked number 5 on Apple, right?
Oh, that's good. Because you're actually independent. You never been on no major with Mad Machines.
But guess what? Jalil Beats, that was one of his producers. Jalil Beats, he got Meek got the whole album taken down.
He took your album down.
Stop. What is it? Cease and disorder. Stop and cease.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist. He got my album taken down because not because of Jalil Beats, because of Nick Paps, his producer. Nick Paps did the drums on a record called Bose, which was number 2 on the album. So instead of just saying like, yo, my producer Nick Paps is on there, let me get this record removed and just let the album do the numbers. He got my whole album taken down because his producer was on, he did the drums with Jalil Beats. So the song was produced by Jalil Beats and Nick Paps. Yeah. I swear to God, it peaked at number 5. I'm gonna bro, I don't even want to keep swearing. I'm gonna just show you the numbers. Like I'll show you the Apple and all that. It peaked at number 5.
And he got it taken down.
Yeah.
And you're an independent artist at this time.
That distro kid was like, what? it was like 25,000, like the first check. You know what I mean? So it did do good.
Yeah.
You feel me? With the distro kid and all that. But imagine what it would have did if he didn't take it down. You understand what I'm saying?
So he just took it out of hate.
He took it down because his producer Nick Paps was on there. And he don't want his producer or nothing with the Dream Chasers to do with me. You know? So that's why he took it down. And not Jalil Beats. Me and Jalil Beats is cool. You know? I got the beat from Jalil, but Jalil was like, damn, I forgot. The beat was like 6 months old and I forgot Nick Paps did the drums or whatever. My bad, Quill, I apologize. So I don't have a problem with Jalil Beats. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even got a problem with Nick Paps. Nick Paps was just listening to his boss. That's all. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That shit crazy, bro.
So there was a whole period, and I'm pretty sure other things happened. Mm-hmm. There's a period, and I remember hearing you had gotten shot.
Yes.
And that's why I was like, I'm like,
you my man too. You reported that too. I'm like, damn. I was in the hospital.
No, I'm gonna be honest. It sounded so bad.
But you still kept my name alive, bro. Like,
yo, I'm glad
I salute you through that, bro.
You seem to be here in perfect health, and I'm very happy for that. But I thought that had to do with maybe that situation.
Fuck no. He ain't got nothing to do. He don't cross.
I thought he was sliding. I don't know.
No, I'm in the streets. That was some shit that I did. Yeah, that came from my hand.
Okay.
I'm really in the streets. Come on, bro. He ain't feet on land. He ain't one of them. That's why, bro. That's why.
Why does everybody keep saying that?
That's why the streets respect me so much, because it's like, damn, they know I got my feet on the land. I'm around. When he said I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown, he never been Uptown. Ever.
Yo, stop.
Bro, I got footage. I'm going to give you all this footage of me down South Philly, chilling in Point Breeze, chilling with TV, you know. I told you once he got locked up, they kind of, you know, became Loud Music and County Boy staff. They was like employed for us. Me and Big Bloody. I swear to God, I'm going to show you the pictures. When you see these pictures, you're going to be like, wow, Quilly ain't loud one time. I'm going to show you every picture, bro. Like, teeth and pump. Like, super duper happy around me, bro.
So
like,
what's Meek's reputation in Philly then? Because the rest of the rap industry,
being a bunny hopper, he's a bunny hopper. Yup. And
I heard he was terrorizing Philly for a while.
No, he's a bunny hopper, and he played them drunken hug games with whatchamacallit. No, what's their name? What's the white boy name on the plane?
Oh, Michael Rubin.
Michael Rubin. He said, "You're going to get a drunken hug, and you're going to get a drunken hug."
So he never had Burke Street on crazy timing.
With what? With what drug? With what pistol? What is he pushing? And I ain't trying to go federal and, you know what I mean, put him, you know what I mean?
I thought he was running that shit for a little bit because he was rapping it with a nappy hair type shit. No?
No. Probably selling a little bit of weed here and there and shit like that. But, like, I know blocks won't smash it, none of that. Like,
yo, I feel like
he was dirty, bro.
I feel like he lied to me then.
Before the deal, he was dirty. You just said nappy braids, bro. Look at me, bro. I ain't got no deal, bro. We coming up here in machines, back to back, bloody. All from the muscle, bro. Like, no deal. Before his deal, he was nappy braids, fucked up. Like, no type of sauce on, no designer, no none of that shit.
Now, what I'm hearing, so let me give you the other end on the media side, the music perspective of it. Again, my history with Meek has been a little bit different. But, you know, after the Drake thing, which I you know, if you're losing a beef, I get it, like, you know, especially if you're going to squash it eventually with the guy who beat you in the beef, okay? You're going to blame everybody else because you're going to be like, it's your fault I lost this shit. It's your fault. So me and him been a little bit, you know, iffy. But when we did, you know, at least try to see eye to eye, one of the things that was clear to me was, hey, listen, if you're giving shine to other people in the city, and if I've had any static with them, it's almost like you're trying to diss me too.
So that's why you say you blackball me?
Yes. No, blackball a lot of people, because if you've ever said anything about him.
But this your shit though. Nigga, you got the bag. Our nigga gonna tell you who to bring up on your shit. You're right. But, and this is what I've said this to many artists, and I think he has a crazy ego. There's a time when he came on my platform and said, yo,
you got to stop posting this. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, is Meek my boss? I couldn't even figure it out. But when it came to Philly, like, I remember I'm saying, I don't want to get into it with this guy. I kind of want to just like, I'm not trying to beef with a rapper. You know what I mean? And also, again, I'm thinking he's like a demon. So I'm like, the way he talked to me, did you see recently? He said he gonna piss on my steps, he gonna shoot a music video in front of my house, he might run up inside the house, he might even shoot the house up.
You don't need to be talking about pulling no type of wood out, no diddy, no like pissing, like he gonna come out and pull his dick out.
That's what I was thinking.
With all these allegations right now, he don't need to be talking about no type of pulling wood out or none of that, no diddy. Like,
that's what I was thinking.
He said all the wrong shit. Let's get to that. Like, on a response tip to the gay shit, that's all the
first thing he told me, he said, when I see Akademiks, I'm gonna hit him with a combination. I couldn't even figure out what that meant. I couldn't know if he was flirting or if he was threatening me. I was like,
when you told him we could box and all that.
Oh, he in with a box. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You see he pussy now. He turkey.
That made me look at him a little different.
He turkey.
Because if he's a hood dude, if he's a hood dude, right? I'm not tough by any stretch of the imagination. There's a company
and
that's down to offer.
There's
a company that's down to give him $2 million. Just beat up on Akademiks. Just give the culture what they want to see. No. You know what he says? Now I'm going to pull up and pull my dick out. And I'm like, whoa, why you pulling up your...
Keep talking about his pipe. Like, come on with the cut. No diddy. Like, he keep talking about what you not supposed to mention. No private parts after this shit. Like, then why would you turn down 2 M's and you just complained about the $6,000 sell shit? Like, you complain about all this independent shit. It's the conspiracy. The numbers is going against me, and they all like.
So back to the blackball thing, and this is what, like, just honestly what it is. You know, I got put onto OT7 Kwani by like this young female, and she was like, "Yo, this dude is who I listen to." And I was like, damn, like, you know, especially like I'm in my 30s now. You gotta always, you see, I'm gonna always listen to the youth. Oh, this was hot? Okay, cool. Let me start peeping him. I'm gonna find some songs I like. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing the buzz, whatever. I'm like, shit, all right, cool. Hey, I'm on the East Coast. Like, I don't really interview a lot of up and coming rappers, but if I am gonna do it, I'm gonna do it from the East Coast, right? When I'm about to do that, I get like kind of was like, yo, you know, there's some issues, and I'm like, fuck. Now I'm like, and Kwani knows this too, because we were supposed to do something and I kind of backed off of it. I think he looked at me a little way like, damn, like what?
Man telling you?
No, it was just off of like, yo, maybe him and Meek, like, you know,
okay,
I don't know.
You just wanted to stay clear.
Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to interview you. And then people said, no, you only interviewed him because you trying to take a shot at. So I'm like, so I backed up off it. And I just know that's their demeanor, right? The demeanor is, if you give somebody from Philly a shot that is maybe not seen eye to eye to him or has ever, you know, maybe got into it with him, oh, you're just trying to diss him. It's not about the actual artist. So me, I always just fell back. Like, you know, Pound Side Pop. I was like, yo, again, I told a story. I'm like, people wanted to, like, even he was trying to just, like, he was having some buzz and he was trying to, like, get his shit up. And I'm like, I remember telling him, I'm like, there was a company that he was working with that was trying to get his shit on a little bit. And I said, yo, hey, they sent through a song that even subliminally made it seem like he could have been talking about me. And I said, nah, I can't do that because he gonna think I'm, because that's what he does. He not gonna get a job. He gonna be like, yo, Akademiks, I'm at your steps. I'm gonna piss on your doorstep. I'm gonna steal your mail. I'm like, what the fuck?
And ain't shit happened yet. You sleep peacefully every night.
And but here's the thing that affects everybody else, right? Mm-hmm. Because now I look at it from a media perspective. All right, man. Unless Meek give y'all a blessing, which it shouldn't be like that. I'm gonna just leave y'all Philly niggas say y'all Philly business. You know, if infamously, I'm gonna stay out of Philly business. But really, after a while, I realized this is kind of like jealousy and hate. Like anybody else that's having any type of buzz that's not you, nobody can support them.
I'm gonna let you know right now, you redeemed yourself from everything. You are right now in the streets, you the realest nigga for having me up here right now. I swear to God, you just broke like that gate shit, all that that shit over with. The streets is talking about you and they praising you right now because you have me up here, bro. This is Philadelphia, bro.
Why do some people not like you? That like because I've always just seen like the only critique I could ever have of you is like, yo, you just got to drop that hit that like it's gonna go crazy. But you know, what I mean, everybody gonna have their antics or their ways or whatever. I don't know. It's something about you that anytime I've like looked into, I'm like, why it seem like some people don't fuck
And
with
that was just the cult that was following Cuz. You understand what I'm saying? But now that all these things is getting exposed and they see Cuz is, freak mills, now they leaning towards the real niggas. I'm telling you, they leaning towards us now. It's like, bro, I swear to God, bro, you redeemed yourself from whatever snitch 9 shit, bro. The streets is saying your name, bro. I'm on a curve with the people, bro. They respecting you right now for having me up here, bro. You the first nigga that did that, besides DJ Cosmic Kev and Funk Master Flex.
Has people in the industry just not like kind of strayed away from you?
No, 50 love me. 50 love when I go with Cuz and all that shit like that.
Yeah,
you know, 50 for all the
50
dumb
don't
shit.
really fuck with him.
Everybody else that want to be with Cuz, they shy away from me. We gonna pull up all the shows and shit with 50 and all that too. 50 done let me open up several different shows for him, and like I'm cool with Banks, all types of shit. But I just never. It's not no signing type of shit. It's just that Big Bloody cool with them and Cosmic Kev cool with them. So it's like I just get to, yo, we here in Philly, bro. Come through this show. You go open up. Thanks, 50.
How does like everybody? Because we have to acknowledge that Philadelphia is a violent city now.
For sure.
We've been hearing about a lot of unfortunate incidents.
Stay with that shit on you.
If people have issues, how does everybody coexist in that same city?
You gotta move sturdy. You gotta be militant.
Because now you might go out to a club. You don't know. Shit, he might have like a.
Why you think Cuz when he was on the joint last night? Why you think he was taking all the main blocks? Going Broad Street, tourist shit, South Street. He ain't go to no crevice or no. Like how I shot the video on his block, like off of Broad Street. I'm not on the tourist section. Like I'm in your hood, like shooting a whole video, eating cookout food, feet up. I could have put Crocs on and did this. But you show me one picture or one video of him on Hain Street in my project. Show me a picture of him uptown, period. He said, I run my city from South Philly back to uptown.
This is what I don't get. You've already made it.
What the fuck is you riding around here for?
He's the only dude who, he's about to be 40, I believe. He's trying to prove his street cred in his 15th year.
It's too late.
Like, you should have proved that when you were young. Why are you trying to prove it now? But this is what it told me. He's insecure about what his own city's saying about him. So what are people saying about the current crop of rappers? Because this is what a lot of people told me. They were like, yo, it's crazy what Meek is saying, but everybody keeps saying nobody fucks with the zoo. And I'm like, I don't even know really what that is, but I'm like, okay. Meek is saying he's the biggest gangster, period.
Yeah, so he was jacking the zoo. They got a tweet where Cuz was just saying, shout out to the zoo, we run shit and all that. So that's how much he jack shit. He's just everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? He got a lot.
He's bunny hopper.
There we go, bunny hopping. So it's like since he's not tapped into the biddy, he's not tapped into the city. He with Michael Rubin, they over there at Diddy crib and all that, jumping out the pool, Diddy calling him daddy, shit like that. So it's like you don't know what's going on in Philadelphia. You see how I just told you my feet on the land and I could tell
he's there all the time though. Yo, I seen a picture on the gram last night. He's posted up on the block.
No, that's what I'm saying. Since you posted
I was Googling, it was like shoe skill or something like that.
Since you put that interview up 2 days ago, now he's kamikaze. He's trying to prove his point. He's mad. So now he's in Philadelphia. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh.
He's proving it like, no, fuck that. That's my city and all that. So that's what's going on because of the interview you just put up. With this interview right here, I told you either he's going to like hang it up or like move to Ghana.
He might move to your block,
like,
Haynes block.
This shit over. Like this the icing on the cake right here, bloody.
He might move to Haynes block though.
He never even been up there, bro. You trolling me?
No, I'm serious.
He never even been up there, bro. He never.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Water ice.
Hey, listen. The only reason why I think people don't understand at this point, and obviously, I keep saying I'm not a tough guy. The only reason why I challenged Meek to a boxing match because I used to be scared.
I got you for fucking him up.
No, I used to be scared of him. Because I thought that he was just this.
Can you stop saying you scared of people? Don't say that. Don't.
No. Hold on.
Don't say that, bro.
No. All right, hold on. No, you're right. But hear what I'm saying. I used to listen to the raps, and I believed every one of them. So I thought, if this is the most dangerous man in Philly, I'm not even in Philly, so maybe And then after a while, I'm start watching. I'm like, this guy's moving a little bit unfamiliar. And I'm like, I don't know if this is like, again, to compare him to like A.R.Ab looked like a guy I would be terrified of. Like A.R.Ab looked like he was a little bit too truthful.
A.R.Ab got street credibility. Free A.R.Ab. He's doing 45 years right now. Inshallah, God willing, he appeal that and he come home. Like I said, me and him been through what we been through, but we Muslim, we squashed that, prayed together, we moved on. A.R.Ab is, a street guy. A.R.Ab is a good dude. You know what I mean? On that type time. I don't want to go federal and get him, make his case even worse or nothing. So I'm not gonna go too deep into that. But A.R.Ab is sturdy. You know what I mean? On that type time.
But it's a bunch of street dudes. Like Meek Street, Bonsai Pop Street, U Street. Like everybody's street.
Meek ain't street, bro. How many street niggas let niggas call him daddy?
Niggas told me that was a Philly thing. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. They said
you trolling. That ain't no Philly thing.
They told me in Philly niggas be like, it's two things. Be like, yo, you be three things. You be drawling, you be on some nut shit, or they call each other daddy. I heard it was some Philly shit.
They call Freak Mills daddy. Diddy called him daddy. You saw his face though? Did you see like the uncomfortability on his face when Diddy said that?
Yeah.
Could you read the play?
I did.
He kind of looked up and then like
so what the fuck
then
is
like
going
the picture
on?
with the matching sets, bro. If I came in here and I had on the same shit you had on, I would have went in the other room and changed.
Yeah, somebody got to change.
Before we got on camera. I would have changed, bro, just out of respect, bro. We not about to look like we matching.
I mean, it might be a Philly thing.
You could have been my fucking day one sandbox best friend, bro.
Maybe Diddy took him shopping.
Like, you see, when he asked 50, did he want to take him shopping? What 50 say?
Well, 50 from New York. So 50, like, maybe shopping not cool over there.
It ain't cool, period. You taking me shopping before I ain't your latte, nigga. Try to take you shopping like a latte. Fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, man, they got matching clothes and matching sizes.
They popped out with matching from head to toe. I can see if it was just, some niggas might have on the same denim. It might be a hoodie or something. Them niggas was tip-top matching, bro, with a little midget between them.
Hey,
he said the midget was a little, you know what I
mean? Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I did, when you and him were going back and forth, I did think you went crazy. You started talking about his family.
How you go from Minaj to Milano?
But no, she's a respectable woman.
Pull the song up. You ain't pulled the song up. The video. Oh my God.
What's the name of the song?
Video. Other side. Pull it up. Big
Is that the one you did on his block?
Yes. Pull it up. Oh yeah, he got it taken down.
What do you mean?
He got that video. When you pulled it up, when it's still on your streaming service, but he got the whole video taken down. Like really? I got my album taken down. I'm lying, I'm flying.
I ain't gonna lie. I did think it was odd when he got 6ix9ine put the video of him confronting him in his video, and he got that taken down too.
Because the government. He'll call the government and all that.
Did you see what he said? He told the government, I'm responsible for all the killings.
Yo, that's
like, goddamn.
That's telling.
I was like,
he said, this man right here
yo,
is responsible
if he said that about
all
me,
of my friends and the black community for dying. This man, he ratted on
Hey, once I seen him say that, I said, if he telling on civilians, he definitely got to tell on the gangsters. Like, come on, like we know he got to give like a good tall tale.
That was like full fledged. Like that wasn't even dry snitching, bro. He said he was responsible for the murders in America and some of his friends.
I gotta find. Let me see. What's it called?
Other Side of America too.
America.
He got the video taken down, not the song, right?
Let me see. Maybe it's a re-upload. Let me see. This one right here?
Mm-hmm. That's the oh, there you go, yup. That's his block right there, yup.
This ain't his block. No way.
Run it back. I start talking. Listen to that joint. I'm talking on that joint. You ain't never busted jack, you talking that dope shit. My player nodding off right now, you keep talking on that dope shit. Whole city march for you screaming free Meek. Why you ain't protest? You ain't ghost on your own city, no one on your team got a ghost yet. You know I got this nigga mad.
That's not true. His whole team rich.
No one on his team, man. Them niggas driving fucking Buick LeSages with the rag top and all that coming down, bro. I swear to God, bro.
What?
Bro, come on, man.
It's the Chasers.
Bro, all them niggas is on cups. They pop, all of them.
The only thing, I was seeing Brother Dean just talk about his time with Chase, and he said that Meek used to take the chains back, and I was like, damn.
From shit. Shout out Dean too. That's what I mean.
I didn't know that was going on. Let me see. All right, I'm not even gonna touch that.
No. Let's touch on that.
No, I gotta respect this.
Let's go viral. Let's touch on that.
What happened?
His baby mom. Your baby mom got 6 niggas covered on it. Yeah.
You're not talking about the stylist girl, right?
How you go from Minaj to Milano? Yeah. I got an inside man on everything. That's why I'm dangerous. That's why Meek is afraid of me. He's afraid of this interview right now that's about to come out. Like, he's afraid of all of this shit, bro. I know too much.
But you know his
everything. Everything.
Well, no 6 niggas. You was gassing. Stop it now.
And what I don't know, my inside man knows.
It wasn't 6 niggas' names tatted though. Come on.
I promise you.
6.
That shit hit here for him. All them ball. Keep playing. That shit hit here.
What? Is Meek a fiend?
Yes, he's a fiend. I said because I got the tech and I got the 30s and I would have been serving you crazy. Yes, I would.
He do give me like tweaker vibes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look how he tweet. When he tweet, right, all that shit is just like he's hooked on phonics. It's like,
I'm always worried, like who's
like a run-on sentence. Like that nigga don't use no punctuation marks.
I thought that was hood nigga shit. I was like, nah, like, it's no way.
Bro. That ain't hood nigga shit, bro. He don't use no punctuation marks.
He don't use a period, a comma, nothing.
Bro, I be reading that shit, bro. That shit like crack
give
the
you an
Da Vinci
aneurysm.
Code, bro. You gotta crack the Da Vinci Code reading that nigga shit, bloody. Like,
yeah, I gave him advice a long time ago. I said, no more tweets, just send out voice messages.
right. Or just get a PR to like look over your shit before you press send. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You can easily have a PR check your shit before you press send.
He
That's
did
how
an
you know
interview with Charlemagne years ago, and he said that he got clean. And I was actually proud of him because I was like, okay, if anyone has a drug problem, it's good when you get clean. Mm-hmm. I'm watching him act right now. I'm like, there's no way he's back on them pills. No way, right?
Bro, his shot is running. Bro, listen, when he crashed the car, he was looking at the joint. When you said, I'm bringing Quilly up here, fuck that, Quilly, come on. He was looking at that. That's how he crashed the car.
Oh!
And we don't play with death at night. I don't wish death on nobody, none of that. But yeah, when you said that, when you was like, Quilly,
You think he's tuned in like that?
What? He tuned in to ever.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was shocked that he seen like so.
First of all, whose phone not glued to their hand?
Yeah, but like I don't think he's watching me like how So when I seen him first like react to me reading that lawsuit,
Post notifications on.
Really?
Yes, bro.
But if you're $100 million up, according to him, why?
Because he want to know what's going on.
Let me ask you a question.
About him. He saw his feels right now. He called Thomas.
Is your street cred or proving your street cred? Because that's what it is. Because he look like he's trying to prove at this point. Is that worth more than being a guy who's up 9 figures in life? You could change people's lives. You could establish generational wealth. Again, remember, if you were that, okay, maybe niggas is lying on you. Maybe niggas is talking shit. But would you crash out to prove it, or would you be like, listen, hey, whoever know, go know. But man, I did all that shit to get out of the environment. That's the one thing that's confusing with me, because I'm like, it
wouldn't have, if in my situation, it would have been nothing to prove. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we M's up, bro, we out there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give back to the hood. I'm gonna show love from afar, bro. As far as me coming back to 26 in the lower block and spinning blocks and doing all that, bro, y'all got it. You know what I mean? The only thing, if I was in the other shoe, the only thing I would have cleared up would have been the gay allegations.
Yeah, that
would have been the only thing I would have said, and it wouldn't have been a fucking Maya Angelou essay either. It would have been,
yo, that's just cap. Niggas lying.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody know me. I ain't gay.
That's all you gotta say. Leave it alone. That nigga wrote all this shit that, like. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
no, he did
pussy. I love pussy. I never do.
He did the worst job of explaining. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not which I don't know if people heard me say this before. not for a second in my mind. Like, obviously, I thought it was funny when I seen the whole thing with him and Diddy with the matching clothes. But even then, I'm like, nah, Meek from Philly, like, yeah, gangster, like, nah, no way. Like, Diddy won't even try him like that. He gonna try like some soft nigga, right? So I'm thinking, hell no, Meek can't be gay. Then I read the lawsuit, then I'm like, they saying this shit, but nigga probably chatting. It wasn't until the nigga tweeted for 5 days straight, I'm like, maybe this nigga,
it's too much. You're going too hard to prove something, bro. It's like, you talking about 5 days, bro. This shit been 2 weeks. That he's still like.
That's why now I look at he
dragging it.
I used to think of Meek, I promise you, as the ultimate street dude, biggest killer out here. After I seen him posting him driving his Mercedes in the fucking hood, trying to prove that he's in the streets, now I start looking at him like, maybe he lied to me his whole career about his music. Maybe his music about spin blocks, drop bodies was maybe not what he was doing. Maybe it was some other people around him. Because right now, like, he's doing the most. I'm like, do you think I'm going to believe you just because you show that you're
the time O'Malley's supposed to be, stepping and pushing and all that.
What happened to O'Malley? I haven't heard about him in a while.
Niggas disappeared off the map. Niggas off the grid.
Well, he got locked up?
No, I ain't locked up. It's just like.
Meek got him with Michael Rubin.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm talking about this the time that he's supposed to step up. You supposed to rock for your cousin. All these niggas talking shit and all that. Where's the chasers?
What happened to the Chasers?
Where's all this power you saying you got?
Give me the breakdown. When did the Chasers like have like an ironclad hold on Philly, like they was running the streets?
Never.
What do you mean never?
Whoever wanted to be
2013, 2014, come on now. Everybody knows.
You saying like far as, what, rapping or?
The streets.
Because the only person that was, like I don't look at it as a group. Nobody really was who was rapping. Like, it was just him. And like niggas, like it wasn't really like they had like a movement like on some like state property shit with Beanie Siegel and Beans putting niggas on and shit like that. And shout out to Beans too. His 50th anniversary just passed too. Beans always take me out to shows and
Beans is turned 50? Really? Recently? Oh,
yeah.
Shout out to Beans.
Earn? What? Oh yeah. Earn. I say
Who's
Earn. Cuz man, Meek
okay.
right here, man. His folks. He probably like the sturdiest one. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, so that's the killer.
Yeah. And I used to fuck with O'Malley and all that. We used to do, I don't want to go federal, but we used to do street business and shit like
one
that.
One time, I don't know what this wouldn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me tell you this, and I'm speaking truthfully from the industry. The reason why Meek Mill is experiencing the way the time he is now in this music industry is because he tried to take the industry on a strong arm approach, almost like an East Coast Suge Knight. Mm-hmm. A lot of bullying, threats of violence, and basically acted like, if you didn't do what we want, we're gonna get you touched.
You said, man, y'all niggas in my DM threatening me and all that, bro. That shit turned my whole hood sour, bro. Niggas was ready to ride for you, bro.
No, listen.
Like, bro, my hood was ready to ride for you, bro. Like, yo, this nigga coming to act like, what the fuck?
Yo, put it like this. But that's why you see when Meek is now on Twitter and he's making up these lies. He's like, oh yeah, I heard these guys been You walked into Atlantic. I do business with Atlantic. We've done millions of dollars of business, me and Atlantic. You know when I talk to them people who got to promote his record, they always say they didn't like him. They always said that Meek talked to them with disrespect. His ego was out of this world. He always threatened them, and he always was telling them how much of a street dude he was. That's why the perception for everyone was, if you're doing this to the person who works up at the office to promote your record, you're doing this to the blogger, you got to be doing the craziest shit in the hood. So this is why so now when he's finally independent, everybody's just sitting back and saying, let's watch and see what happens with this guy. And we're finding out that without the people who he shitted on and stepped on to get here, there isn't much there. That's why when I reported sales, everybody's like, Atlantic people hit me up and said, You know, his last joint that did 90,000 when he was on the label before we dropped him, it didn't do 90,000. We had to do all type of finessing. It did 40,000. He's been irrelevant for a while. But we couldn't have meetings with no Philly artist without talking to him. That's what they're telling me. So now when you kind of realize all that's going on, and
we going up, bloody.
And this is what you know, he's just not a smart guy. You don't go to war with everybody when you're at your weakest point. And music wise, everybody in the industry is celebrating the fact that you're not doing good. You're not doing good. So you're going back to your hood or you're going back to Philly to prove you're a street dude when you shouldn't want to risk that. You're still shitting on the same people in the industry who you shit on before, except now they're just hoping you fail. And if anything, they're going to use because this is how the music industry works. You shit on an assistant, that person works 15 years, that person becomes the president. You think that person forgave you? Hell no. You shit on a motherfucking A&R, that person worked 10 years. Now they're the senior VP of the label. They're the head of A&R.
They up there talking crazy to them niggas, telling me.
You know what they said? Yo, we not approving that budget for that nigga. Matter of fact, yo, I know this other nigga in his hood. Let's start signing niggas from his hood. He about to be out of here anyway. He 35. Like, what are you gonna rap about? He not 22. That happened. He's not limited. He's gonna and mark my words, 100%. And I could look in this camera and say, Meek Miller's gonna sound like Young Jeezy with just this one thing, because salute to Jeezy. Jeezy said later on, he said, I didn't know how much my attitude affected my career until later on. The entire industry don't like him because of how he is. Put it like, and this is why I like you when I was talking to Poundside and I'm talking to you now. He talks the toughest. He'll beat up a Quentin Miller, Safari. With me, he say he can't wait to catch me. And that's why I said to him, we've never seen you say that to the people who are actually in the shit, or we never see you call them.
Shooting videos on your block. You never said nothing to niggas.
By now, I would have thought after you did the video on his block, you would have probably set up a tent outside your house.
I'm talking about your fucking whole family. Like I'm disrespecting you, your baby mom. You
should let the baby mom out of it though.
Why? I ain't got nothing to lose. Let's ball. I carry that shit to the moon, bloody. Like I ain't going. Like if I'm gonna do a joint, I'm gonna carry it. I'm gonna do a whole joint.
Are you ever like, you know, because of how hard you went at him, kind of like, you know, fearful of like some type of revenge? Why are you laughing?
Because I be everywhere. I always got shows all the time. Like I always go live. I'm in South Philly. I remember I told you you got two hoods. So now I'm in North Philly all the time. I'm in South Philly all the time.
Really?
Like, yeah. The studio, Jazz You Up Studios, is in 16th and Tasker. That's Tiffy Bay studio. Like Tiffy Bay and his brother. I'm always there. You know what I mean?
But Tiffy Bay is his guy.
Yeah. That's I told you at the time when we was fucking with each other. But his big brother Otter, shout out to Slider Otter too, man. We got some things going on too, but he went to a couple of them parties over there, right? And like the Diddy, the parties, not got invited to those. He was in Cali going to a couple parties with Meek, right? And Meek told my inside man that he can't go to, you know, what two or three parties, yeah. So he got left like at the crib or Airbnb, hotel, mansion, wherever they was, like. He couldn't go.
Why?
Like, yo, you can go like Monday and Tuesday you can go to this party. But Wednesday and Thursday when we go to this other mansion party, you got to stay back. That's just coming from my inside guy. Like, this is truth. Like, you know what I mean? That party, like when they say Diddy party, yeah, a few people was around at that time and they couldn't go.
I've asked this question. Why hasn't... Because we're seeing something that we haven't seen in a very long time. Ever since the first interview I did, I could show you my DMs. I reached out to you. I reached out to only one other person. There's every rapper in this. There's not one that say, yo, Ak, Barack will vouch. I fuck with him. Not one. It's ridiculous. I've never seen an entire city of up and coming rappers where not one is saying, yo, hey, nah, I think you have a misperception of this guy. Nah, this guy's only helped me. He ain't never hated on me. Every person, not only even male rappers, female rappers.
Saying what?
Meek done hated on them, fucked them out of this. I'm like, this is crazy.
So what Cat Williams say in the joint? Nigga, the truth don't need no motivation. I'm not lying. Those people aren't lying.
Why do you think, so this is what I've always thought. Why do you think he doesn't be like, yo, I'm on right now. Let me grab like a Quilly real quick and shit.
He could have did that before he told me 75,000 for the verse. He could have said, bro.
Why do you think he didn't?
He said what?
Why do you think he didn't?
Because he don't, what you mean? He don't what? Imagine if he would have jumped on that record, bro. I would have been going. Imagine if we would have, not even that record. We could have did any song. Like I say, he invited me to clubs and all this other dumb shit to watch him pop 1,000 bottles, but never said, come on, come to the studio. Let's put some pain in. Let's do some work. He know I'm hotter than him. The streets know I'm hotter than him. Your chat in the comments will tell you. That's all they gonna say. No, Quilly the one. Yeah, you got Quilly up there. Quilly way hotter than Meek. Like, I'm the hottest in the city. And they've been like that for years. That's why I'm still consistently on the radio. I'm up here with you. It's 2024.
That's a fact.
Like, you know, man, clean, off drugs, you know? And you saw me go through my crazy shit and all that. You saw me go through my phase, which Cuz is going through now.
There was a point where I think you were teetering on crash out mode.
Yeah, I was drawing.
Explain what that, because maybe that's what Meek's going through.
I just said that. That's what Cuz is going through.
So what was that time like for you? Because, like, you know, I'm always thinking, like, you know, clearly you hear one of your OGs. I could tell if you start bugging, he gonna be like, come here, man.
Yeah, he saved me.
And
that's the thing that that's what we want to get to. Cuz don't have that. He don't have the OG. He don't have the big bloody that's going to say, no, don't send that tweet out. He don't even got the fucking PR to say don't send that tweet out. But he definitely don't got the OG to say, no, man, we ain't about to drive down Philly and all that, man. Fuck that boy. Fuck that interview, man. It ain't that deep. Big Bloody ain't gonna let me, go down too far down the wrong road.
You know, so funny. I feel like if I worked with Meek, he'd be like the biggest artist in the world. You know why? Okay, cool. Let's say somebody else did an interview, right? Not me, with like say Pound Side Pop. You know what I would have did? Yo, we about to throw the biggest celebration for the kids niggas seen in 10 years. We about to blow that out of the water. We're gonna do some positive shit, but we just gonna celebrate my success.
Yeah.
Not gonna, hey, all right, cool. You could be the street guy. Hey, listen, niggas know what I did. I don't gotta keep doing shit.
I'm solidified.
I'm good. Now I'm just gonna make Philly love me because how much I'm showing them love.
And guess what I do? And they'll vouch for it. All the young niggas, I get them up there to Cosmic Kev. I get them up to the Power 99, to the radio show. All the young niggas. You understand what I'm saying? To the YBC. Well, I ain't get YBC dude up there yet, but to the Leaf Wars, to the PNB Rocks, Skrilla. I got Skrilla up there.
That's how I found out about PNB Rock. It was a Cosmic Kev like freestyle. Mm-hmm. Found out about him before I started doing my homework, and I remember then he got locked in all that, and I was hearing these like freestyle. Oh, he could sing and rap, and I'm like, yo, PNB cold.
Yeah. But it's like Kevin asked me, yo, Quill, who knew up and coming in the Biddy? Who up and coming in Philly right now, Quill? And I tell him, yo, I think you should bring him up here next. That's what I do at my level of a platform. You feel me? Imagine what he could have did at his level.
Have you had any run-ins with them? Because again, Philly's so small. I could imagine.
No. That's what I'm saying. All the young boys love me. I put them in position. No Diddy. And I get them up there. I make sure they on the radio. I make sure they on certain, Philly platforms and shit like that. I do songs with them. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about like Meek. Like, have you had run-ins with him? Where like, oh shit, y'all in the same club or something?
I told you, what was the album that he dropped that he invited us out to the joint when he got the it looked like the Eagles cover on the Championships. Yeah, he invited me out to New York to that album release party. And I told you, it's like, he'll always invite me out and shit. I'm going to send you the pictures and shit as well, all right? So everybody can see. He'll invite me out to just, pop 1,000 bottles and just basically shit on me. Like, you know what I mean? That's not, nigga, that ain't putting me in no fucking position, nigga. No,
yeah, he's like, yo, just look how rich I am, man. Shut up. I'm going to show you how rich I am. 50 bottles, bring it over.
Yeah, like, what the fuck am I here for? Let's go to the studio. Let's work.
Yeah.
Like, bring me to a show. Let me open. No Diddy, in front of your platform.
Yeah.
You feel me? The same thing 50 Cent did. 50 ain't had to do that shit. That's a New York nigga doing that. You a Philly nigga that won't let me. You know what I mean?
What do you think the difference between Uzi and him is then?
Uzi a little bit more realer. I ain't gonna lie. Uzi fuck with me. And he don't give a fuck if people say, yo, why you fucking with Quill and all that. Like, he don't care. Uzi still just like show me. We ain't do a song or nothing yet, but he bring me out this shit. Like, he let me
it's
open
more
up
genuine.
and shit. He more genuine, like, you know what I mean? I popped up for his birthday bash and shit like that. It's just, he more genuine. He more thorough. Like, I fuck with Uzi. Nothing but good shit to say about Uzi. And his feet on the land. You're going to see Uzi out and about. Like, you know what I mean? He going to come through in the tank, all that shit. He going to hop out. Like, he going to come to go to the poppy stores. He going to do all that shit.
What's been the blowback? Huh? What's been the blowback since, y'all haven't seen eye to eye? Because now I could imagine, infamously, Poundside Pop said, yo, man, people got to... They had an exchange versus people got to pick a side. And usually once it gets there, it's like, all right, man, you might have people in the city who would fuck with you, but they'll be like, man, I can't fuck with him. I'm over here with it.
Yeah, but now it ain't no side because that whole fucking sink is shipping. Meek whole sink shipping. So now it's not even no side because the people that was fucking with him is like, we shying away from you every day. You're making us not a fucking fan of you. The more dumb shit you tweet, like everybody's seeing like, damn, wait, Quilly wasn't lying. Damn, we thought Quilly was a fucking hater the whole time. Damn, Quilly really not a hater, like type shit. You feel me?
Oh, man.
This interview right here, this shit is gonna go to the moon.
Yeah, I'm playing a little bit more than this one.
Ooh. You chilling with Robert Kraft, but we still in the field throwing bullets like Brady.
That's the only thing that confused me. I wonder what Philly thinks about it, because you can't say you about to go kill somebody or you about to go spin a block or whatever, and then in the same sense that let's stop the violence.
It's reform.
It seems hypocritical to me.
Delusional.
He'll hang with Robert Kraft and then still say, yo, I'm going to crush you. I'm going to make sure you don't exist.
And then how incriminating is this? I got an input up for you, and then anything happen to me, I'm going to wipe your whole family out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How incriminating is that?
That was like he put out a hit. Then he keep tweeting, yo, it's green light, everything. I'm like, what the hell? I be thinking Meek's like a mob boss on the low. Either that or he be tweeting like it.
Then
Meek, the first rapper who told me he had a green light on me, nigga, I was so confused. I started watching mob movies for a week.
This how you know it's shot.
Yo, Meek had me like, Meek had me, it was like green light. You know what that means? I'm like, oh
Mafia
my
shit.
Yo, I would walk outside and just be like, my head on a swivel, like my shit was turning like The Exorcist. Like, yo, what the fuck?
But look, you sleep peacefully every night, and look,
whoa, it's been a while. I've just realized, I'm like, yo, I think Meek like low-key a crackhead. Like, he just be saying shit. But at first, I'm like, it's a little bit hypocrite. You can't get on a stage with a governor, right? This is the craziest part. He said, Akademiks, I'm going to come do this to you. 20 minutes later, yo, the governor called me, man. Matter I was joking, all right? You got to pass. I'm like, wait, the governor talked you out of a murder? Wait, hold on, what's going on?
And like, how you got the governor number? Like, what the fuck is this?
Why is the governor on your timeline? If the governor is on your timeline watching you threaten people, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. What he said, and I gotta give Poundside Pop some credit. What he said to Poundside Pop yesterday on Instagram, he said, if anything happened to me, I have $1 million
put to the side
to wipe your whole family. Mm-hmm. When I seen that, I'm like, it's no way this guy's like.
That's incriminating. And then he'll say somebody a rat. Bro, that nigga said he said Akademiks is gonna get you bent when I see you, or you gonna go to jail. You saw that?
Yeah.
You laughing? Why you laughing, bro? This shit real.
No, because
the truth getting exposed.
Yo, because like I don't know if to take me.
He put your name in so much shit. He said academics is going to get you bent, or you gonna go to jail when I see you. That shit's still up there. And then even when he tried to tweet and delete, the bloggers still screenshot it and posted on their YouTube and their grams.
The illest part was him saying after he was like, "Yo, and I'm gonna come to your block too," and he was like, "Yo, matter of fact, I'm outside of like he was trying to drop a location." Then he said, "Man, it's Ramadan, man. I'm gonna let you get a pass." And I'm like, "Oh, what the hell?"
So you were spinning down the block, and then it's the third day of Ramadan. And you, oh yeah. By the way, when you in Journey, because people from Philly, they might grind me up. When you in Journey, you can make up the day of Ramadan at the end of Ramadan when it's over. I'm actually in Journey, so I'm going to make this day up. But I am a practicing Muslim, and I was fasting, stuck for law. But right now I'm at work. You know what I mean? And you are, by law, you allowed to provide for your family, and you're allowed to work. And have sustenance. So this is how I eat. You understand what I'm saying?
Damn.
But yeah, that's crazy. He went from driving around to it's Ramadan, and he's not even Muslim.
Who could bring who in the city? I was thinking Gilly and Wallow maybe. Maybe Gilly could come through him and Wallow and be like, "Yo, listen, I mean, we gotta sit you down with some of these other guys that's in the city too. Like, listen, y'all all come from the same thing. You've already made it. You can't be beefing over street credibility at this point. You can't be doing certain things and threatening some of these guys who, it's one thing when you're a millionaire and you just say that. That's why I was telling a lot of people when he was saying he'll just drop a threat and expect nobody bro, if you're threatening someone who doesn't have millions of dollars and all they have to do, all they got is protecting what they got, which is not much. You're basically inciting them to go do some dumb shit.
No bullshit. And he ain't say nothing back to Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate said he asked him, was he? And AB said, what was dreams and nightmares about? He didn't say shit to AB at all.
He picks and chooses.
He got picks.
What does he say to you when you talk? Because you dropped this whole song. I ain't even done listening to it. This shit's crazy.
Listen to it. It's like every bar we got to stop and talk. That shit crazy.
Hold on, let me hear this.
No chill, but fuck you, Peyton. I jump out of 63, but my dick keep from Army and Navy. He's the money to Army and Navy. He gon' need more than TV to save him. For PF, why he dicky little baby who moved to Atlanta, left Boston or Haiti.
Did he?
Yeah, he moved to. I said you moved to Atlanta, joined 4PF, and left Ross and Lil Haiti. Yeah.
Nah, there was a moment. I think he was trying to become the Atlanta crowd.
Bro, he been down Atlanta the whole time. First of all, Little Baby is your young boy. You down Atlanta, Little Baby treating you like you're fucking old head. Like it's supposed to be the other way around. You supposed to have Little Baby in Philadelphia running around, not you in Atlanta running around trying to be 4PF.
Yeah, I think he was trying to soak up that way. I noticed the shift once he went to Atlanta and he was trying to adopt their style and sound.
Mm-hmm. And that ain't worked out.
What was everybody from Philly saying?
The same shit I just said. That's another thing too. Like I be starting the waves and all that, like Bloody, and you see how you keep saying Bloody. I start all like the little waves and the sayings and how you carrying it in the top carrier and all that. Dick up and instead of saying Paul, say no Diddy and all that. I just randomly make shit up like as I go. Like I love this shit.
God damn.
Yeah, all the mind clear shit. I bought that out. Like, I ain't gonna say I made it, but yeah, I made that pop in Philly, the Ricky shit, all that. Like, I be all shit. Shit be cooking me.
And I started before in a baby, just so the nigga for 50. I swear this shit move like my 80s. That's been that shots. That's really.
You know what I've always been interested. He's never acted like that with 50 Cent though.
50 pushed that nigga off the stage. Him and Trav. When they tried to jump on the stage, remember that? When Trav was popping it, yeah, and he tried to go at fucking whatchamacallit and all that. Tried to go at 50. 50 pushed 50 pushed Meek and Trav off the stage. He ain't say shit to 50 at all. And 50 put that Saucy Santana shit up. When he said Santana leaving Diddy house.
Oh yeah, he says this is Meek leaving Diddy house.
This is Meek leaving Diddy house.
Wait, why don't you think he has the same energy for 50? Is it because of like who 50 is?
I don't know. He just, but that's the turkey shit. That's the pussy shit. You feel me? Like you got pics and all that. You saying you want piss on Axe steps and all that shit. But it's like when it come to 50 and all that, you ain't say shit to him. Like, and that was face to face. But he want to do all this shit to you. No Diddy. Like
that's crazy.
You never came back at Quilly, but you going back and forth with a rap. Meek Millie, that's silly. Stars in the ceiling, no dilly.
He ain't drop a song back at you?
Nope.
You look like you snapping on this.
Quilly, but you going back and forth with a rat. That's silly. He was going back and forth with 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit
So he was just doing it for the clout.
Yeah.
Pack really, picture me rolling through. Quilly got ice like Elsa, Goofy, Disney, my wrist frozen too. All eyes on me, so I'm about first on these niggas, I'ma do what I'm supposed to do. Who's controlling you? Can't win a championship cause Phil's not coaching you.
Yeah, so Phil's Farrakhan. So I said you can't win a championship because Phil's not coaching you. Right now, Phil is managing Sexy Red. That's Farrakhan. So
really,
yeah, Meek cut everyone off. The original circle and all that, he cut everybody off. Farrakhan.
Yeah, I always heard about Dean. Look like Dean is with him, but he's still with Coon though. Like Coon is one of the main guys I communicate with.
Yeah. He's no. See, Big Bloody know more than me. Like I don't know, but
wait, Coon Philly not with him no more? Really? You know, I suppose he probably got in a place of distrust, and I kind of figured it out. You know, I get to Meek is a very simple but very stupid person, and I don't think that's the majority of Philly people. I think Philly people are smart. He's just stupid, so you could read him easily. I realized that there's two things that happened. He was never feeding his team, and then, you know, when Dean went on Instagram Live and he was talking about a few things, it's so easy. You see, just like how I dropped an interview. And he might even go shoot up a block in the air just to show that he's a gangster.
Type shit.
It just shows how easily controlled he is, right? I think what ended up happening is that when Dean had mentioned, hey, listen, you know, you and me kind of fell out a little bit because you thought I did something, like I robbed your house or whatever the case is, then I realized he was having some inner circle problems. Mm-hmm. So he's looking around and at first he fucks with everybody, but now he's also realizing, well, a lot of these people, you're not paying. They got to return their chains.
You got to feed the wolves.
You got wolves, they're not being fed. Now things happen to you. Now you all of a sudden start having like, oh, are these niggas doing it? Then what happens is you separate from everybody because you feel like you can't trust people around you. That's why everybody we used to see him post, we're either seeing them back up, either not saying nothing, or they're like, nah, that's not what it is. That's what I realized really quickly.
Oh, type shit. That's real. Yeah. You read that play right. That's exactly what it is.
The only thing I haven't figured out is the O'Malley thing. Just because, yeah, of course, O'Malley been quiet, but.
Oh, when I posted it, we're going to show you this too. When I posted the thing and it said 6K sales, he going to say, oh, yeah, you know, them numbers is fake and all that. And they get mad especially every time I repost your shit.
Yeah.
They get super mad. So when I posted the sales of the first week, bro, they hate us, bro. I'm telling you. When I posted the first sales of the first week and it said 6,000, O'Malley went in my DM and he said, you know those are fake. Come on, you got to be smarter than that. Then he called
the real numbers is 4,800. That's a fact. I rounded it up to 6,000. I counted as so Billboard only counts domestically. He sold or he streamed 1,000 records globally. I added that to the number just because I didn't want no one to come with a higher number corrected me, which made me look like a hater. So I gave him the utmost. So it was 1,000. It was 4,800. At 1,000, it was like about 5,700. Wow. And then I said, don't report 5,700. Just report 6K.
Wow. And O'Malley told me that I was lying. He said it was fake.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
I know you wouldn't post no fake news.
If Meek had numbers that was significantly higher than that, it'd be the right time to post. He would embarrass me.
That would have been the first thing he would have posted.
The first thing he would have posted. Yo, what the fuck you talking?
On you.
Yo, nigga,
just shit on you.
Yo, I did 60,000, not 6,000. Like you a stupid nigga. That's why nobody should fuck with you. Wow. You never heard nothing about the sales afterwards.
He didn't respond. He didn't talk about that either.
No. It's a fact. And by the way, I'm not even shitting on the sales. It's just that what he's experiencing is just a humbling moment. You see, this rap game is that everybody has their ebbs and flows. You could probably remember times you're like, yo, man, I feel like I was the hottest in the world. And then sometimes be like, man, I felt like I needed one. The way he moves and the way he talks about the music business is that he was always going to be here. It don't work like that. This is why you see the people who are there, they move a little bit different. Like, for example, Drake. Yeah, Drake know he the hottest, but you think Drake too big to go fuck with some new dude? Look at Four Bats. Oh, his shit viral on TikTok. Gives him a verse. Yo, come fuck with me. Sign with me.
Yeah.
Anytime yo, Sexy Red, man, he can't stop buying Sexy Red bags. He always embraces the new. It makes him look like a bigger OG. He looks like the guy.
Yep.
I've always said that, and I've said that in terms of two people. Really, I said about Nicki too. I said, yo, Nicki could son all these girls and get just put your hand around them. Yo, you're Nicki Minaj. They all want to be you. They all listen to you coming up. Don't be for them. Don't do no tactics to make you, because they'll never be bigger than you if you put your hand around them. They'll be great too, but you the original. Meek. All he got to do, if I'm him back in 2012, hey yo, listen, y'all fuck with me. This is how Philly give it up right here.
Right.
Yo, these my young niggas right here. They about to take over too. You can't think about, oh, them niggas about to pass me. You supposed to put your hand around them and be like, yo, these are my guys. Because you know what? If any of them catch their own wave, come on. Right. Who they gonna give all that credit to?
Right.
You. Right. It's a natural thing. Once I realized he looks at rap like one of them, like, you know, the monarchs back in the day would be like, there's only one king and, you know, fuck everybody else. If you're not with us, you got to die.
Yeah,
what happens is that now people are in the thought that the only way to win is to get you out the way. And you're always going to have to fight at that point. Because if you were like, all right, yo, check it out. Yo, matter of fact, yeah, I'm a king. I'm a king here. It might be the biggest castle, but, oh, yeah, he a king over there, too. Now, fuck with my other guy over there. He a king, too.
Everybody got emotion.
Everybody got emotion. Nobody's going to wage war on you because everybody kings. But when you telling people, yo, listen, I got to get y'all out the way, of course, that's what it is. And honestly, I, you know, one of his biggest downfalls is ego and arrogance. When you're too arrogant. Like, he should have fucked with you. If you big the pound side pop, you should have been like, yo, this is my nigga right here. Even if he keeping his own independent move going on.
To keep it clean, that's two different styles of rap. Like, you know, that's two, like, I'm the rapper.
Yeah, you would be more his direct competition.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you could sign a R&B, or you could sign a rocker, you could sign, like, you know, the like melodic style P&B rock type shit. But me, I'm the rapper's rapper. So if he was to sign me, it's like,
I've always wondered what Philadelphia thought about Meek focusing. Like, Meek run around with a bunch of New York dudes. He signed a bunch of people not from Philly. How does he fuck with Philly? Like, legit question.
just saying he get back and all that, the little toy drives and shit like that he do, which is a tax write-off type shit. But I do a Jordan too. I give out like Monclers and like Jordans and the Marys and shit. No tax write-off. I really look out, and give back type shit. Like, not to bring that up because I don't even, that's from the heart, you feel me? But that's how you say you fuck with Philly. As far as the actions of putting niggas on and all that, like, that ain't.
No. Okay.
It's to the point right now, niggas ain't even looking to get put on. Like, you know what I mean? I'm riding my own wave. Like, I ain't.
I think people are
on fire. So it's like, bro, after this shit, I promise you, bro, this the icing on the cake. This joint going, I told you gonna move to Ghana.
Okay. So let's talk about you and your movement, your music.
I'm about to drop March 22nd.
March 22nd. What you dropping?
22nd. This perfect timing. A 9-track album, all solos.
Oh shit.
All solos, yep.
It's done, or are you still working on it?
Yep. It would cover art too.
What are you calling it?
I quit with self-titled. I got 2 albums done. So after that, after this solo, right? That's already done. Can you pull up the album cover for me? After this, right? Probably like 2-3 weeks after this, like maybe the next month or whatever after the solo. I'm doing a track with. Remember I told you how I got all the young boys in Philly that up and coming. I'm doing a whole album like that. You know what I mean?
Really?
With all the the FS Benders, the YBC dudes, the Skrillas. I'm putting all the up and coming artists on there. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. Same type shit. What you was just saying, how artists should put niggas on and how.
I was listening to
How this shit's supposed to be.
Oskino did an interview, and
That's my guy.
he said something very, very dope to me, and he was talking about the importance of passing the ball, pushing it forward, being from a city, and continuing the legacy of said city by,
This the front.
ooh,
When you slide, it's gonna be the inside with the tape cassette opened up. Like,
how many of these are like, just straight bars versus like records?
we got 4 singles on there, and the rest is like bars, but it's 4 singles on there. All original.
Feet on land. I want to hear that joint.
If you a hip hop head, where did I get that concept from? The cover art.
Oh, the cover art.
Where did I get that concept from?
I mean, it's a cassette tape, but who did that?
Back in the day.
Who?
Purple tape. Raekwon.
Ooh.
They call me Big Bloody. They call me Bloody. So look, now I got the red tape.
So you got the okay.
I'm gonna fuck them up.
Oh, I'm slacking for that
I'm
one.
about to fuck them up, man. Yeah, you supposed to knew that was the purple tape. I got the concept from the purple
Yo,
tape.
cassettes are a minute ago, bro.
Yeah, hip hop. This is hip hop.
Philly, if okay, New York, the Mecca. Philly, definitely the second home of hip hop, right?
Yeah, and I stay up New York too, so it's like I killed the hot. I'm about to do the Hot 97 again. I got to do the come up show first, and then I'm doing.
How do you prep for shit like that? Because you know what used to amaze me about niggas like you and shit. I mean, obviously Cassidy's like synonymous with it. Like, how the fuck y'all niggas rapping for like 10 minutes, man? Like, are you remembering bars? Are you actually freestyling? Because
so for me, it might be 2 or 3 brand new 16s that I just wrote, and then I might mix like 2 or 3 old joints that I know by heart. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just gave the formula up too, so you know what I mean. They might start jacking that too, but like, yeah, that's how I carry it. You gotta have some new shit. You don't want to have nothing. So on the come up show, it's not gonna be nothing that's on this tape right here. It's gonna be some new shit for the come up show. When I go to Hot 97, it's gonna be some shit that wasn't on Power 99. You know what I mean?
hey, I always thought that was dope. I do believe that when it comes to like freestyles, like radio freestyles, and I'm gonna throw Meek in there too. Philly rappers hold that shit down differently. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a very short list of people who you're like, yo, this nigga rapping for 8-9 minutes, killing shit. This shit is crazy. Just jacking for beats. They went through 3 beats. This nigga's going crazy.
That's just that Philly shit. Just rapping, just the bars. Like, you know what I mean? Like you say, the home of the spitters. You feel me?
So, is there any reconciliation between any of these issues? Because eventually, a wise man once said, 2 mountains will never meet, but 2 men will. And we obviously don't want situations or any issues to, get spilled into the streets on some shit where people lose their lives or even go to jail. How do we put that together? And it doesn't necessarily mean you and Meek Mill. It just means, like, just in general, like, with everything going on in the city. Because there's a lot of things going on, especially in Philly.
Yeah. So you saying, like me being, like, a Farrakhan trying to peace treat?
No, or just in general, like, what's the remedy? You tell me the remedy. Like, how does all that get like, people who have issues and some of it might be playing out, with some rap situations, but like really street shit. How does who's the person who could come in and middleman it?
You bring it back with this shit right here.
Yeah.
Hip hop. Happen. You know what I mean? That red tape right there. That's how you stop all that shit. Not saying it's gonna stop the beef, but changing the algorithm of the sound. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't trying to hear that shit all day. Drill rap definitely got its, own crowd for it and all that, but I'm rapping. Like I'm a rap. I'm popping my shit. I'm talking about bitches getting fly, we getting money and all that.
It would be dope to get like kind of like a little bit of battle rap a little bit back. You know what I mean? Where it's like, listen, hey, we gonna go back and forth on a record, but man, we ain't about to shoot up your block with switch and shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's thorough. Like that's more New York shit though. Like on a battle rap tip. You know what I mean? Philly not really on a battle doing. Like that's more New York shit. Even though we got Philly rappers that be going over there and shit, but you know, you can't really stop no street shit. Like that street, like that real like shit niggas that's really deep into it and all that, you can't tell nobody like, yo, just fall back and
that's what Pounce Out Pop
my cousin died or he killed him and he made a record about it, but I really want y'all to chill and all that. You can't really tell nobody. That shit over with doing that. Like to try to sit them young niggas down. Niggas ain't trying to hear that. That shit over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I read
and not to cut you off, like majority of the fucking artists, you know, that was doing that shit, like a lot of them got locked up. Like, you know what I mean?
what?
You know,
A lot of the drill stuff?
yeah, just
In Philly?
themselves out the way. Yeah, a lot of people went to jail. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Like a lot of
the crime in
rappers
Philly
is
was from like drill.
yes. Bro, I can see like 20 rappers is locked up.
But it's the younger rappers, right?
Yeah, yeah.
14 to 20. They were moving like it was like so this is what I think. And, you know, no disrespect to Chicago, is like Chicago's a unique place. To me, it's impossible. You can't come to New York with this shit for like in Chicago. When you hear that a nigga made it out with 7 bodies and he was operating for years, that's like in New York you might get one summer. One summer of your bullshit.
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah, you get one good summer of your bullshit, and then the next summer you're going to jail. All right? Like Philly, I don't think they allowed the leash to be that long where like, yo, you wilding for 5 years. You know what I mean? And obviously there's been situations, because I ain't gonna lie, like I remember you listening to A.R. Abbott, I'm like, yo, if this nigga is telling 1% of the truth, they can't wait to catch him. If he's telling 0.5% of the truth, you know what I mean? But usually that's not the case, because yo, these are premier cities. Philly, New York, man, they on everybody.
New York is a zero gun tolerance. It's a zero tolerance with guns. So like that's why you would get stabbed up in New York before you get shot. So it's like
Philly too though. You ain't really allowed no guns.
No.
But guns are banned there, ain't it?
No, everybody got switches and them ghosts and all
Hey,
that
please,
shit. But what I'm saying is New York is zero tolerance. Like,
hey, I have a concealed carry for Pennsylvania, and it literally says you could carry in any city in Pennsylvania, not Philly. Which is kind of like, so you're telling me that everybody got guns in everywhere but Philly, and you're gonna expect the people who ain't like me, that's not law abiding, is not gonna bring to Philly? Well, the cops are scared of. I do think that's true. I do think the cops are scared of. There's a case that happened, and y'all seen that case on the news down there, right? Where like the cop shot the guy in the car, and apparently he had a knife. Who knows what he had? But the cop was so trigger happy, but you could tell he was trigger happy out of fear.
he was scared.
Like he's on some shit like,
He was afraid.
bro, I don't want you to kill me, and you might have a fucking switch. Just
Bull was reaching to roll the window down. He wasn't reaching to no gun or nothing. And when they searched him, he ain't had shit on him. So that cop was afraid. That's how it be. The cops would be scared.
Philly, explain to me when did this happen? Yo, I'll go on a Reddit, and there's like a Philadelphia Reddit, and it's all these fucking videos of like niggas in Philly with switches. I feel like Philly's the home of the switches. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's the wave. The switch is the wave and all that. Yeah.
But is it just young kids doing it, or is this like everybody?
It's the young niggas. It's only the young niggas. It's the young niggas.
So we're talking about like 14 to 25 type shit. 14 to 20?
Yeah, kids.
What the fuck are they beefing over?
They just had the joint where the high school let out just got shot up on the SEPTA buses and all that on public transportation. And like
What?
4 kids like between 13 and like 16 like got shot and one of them died type shit. Yeah. Eight shootings? Yeah, it was 8 shootings. 8. high school shootings and all involving SEPTA buses. Public transportation type shit with everybody on the bus.
But I was told there's no gangs in Philly.
There's no gangs. It's just blocks. That's it.
So what the fuck are they beefing over? Especially if they're kids. Like, what could be? Is it at this point? It's just about revenge shit.
Popping it over the internet, talking shit and all that. You know what I mean? It can't really be over no money because you know young niggas ain't really you know what I mean, no motion like that. So it's just probably like internet beefing.
So if I was in Philly, I would probably be like, y'all gotta just stay out the way because like if the young niggas who at this point should be thinking about the rest of their life, if they're crashing out, shit. Yeah. You know, you've been incarcerated, you've been, you know, shot, whatever the case is. You ain't trying to. That don't seem like some shit you want to repeat constantly, right?
Oh, fuck no.
Why the fuck they crashing out like that?
Some young niggas ain't got shit to live for. Ain't no hope. It won't be shit to do in the bitty. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, you think it's probably like it's probably a byproduct of poverty then?
Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers fucked up.
Damn. How do you solve that?
I'm gonna get a young niggas. I'm about to start my podcast too. It's called the Quilly Show. So I'm gonna get a young niggas an outlet to come up to my show. You know, to the people that couldn't make it to like this platform or $1 million worth of game type shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give them the platform to come on my shit and just voice themselves. You know what I mean? Or some therapeutic shit.
Maybe that'll help because I could imagine that
because I can reach like the youngest listen to me, so I could reach them, but like not no shit as far as he killed my cousin and all that. And I'm telling niggas to stop. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying letting the young niggas vent and get their platform or get their music up there and all that. You know what I mean?
That part of the game is scary. When you had gotten shot, like I remember even reporting, I really thought that like I was like this nigga might not be able to walk again. How scary was that? Like, what was even, getting there to the hospital and whatever?
We drove right to the hospital and shit. We drove right to the hospital. Like, as soon as I got shot, it wasn't even. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. He was talking about the fucking when I got locked up or whatever, me and Meek was locked up at the same time, right? And this the same time in the powerhouse, and
you and Meek was locked up at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. His judge didn't allow him to perform. Remember Miss Brinkley or whatever? She
yeah.
Dick about the mic.
Yo, she ain't fuck with. Yo, why she hate? Yo, she hated that nigga.
Yeah. So look, make a long story short, my judge released me. So let's say if it was like Monday and the powerhouse was Friday. I got released from jail Monday to do the powerhouse on Friday. I had to turn myself back in like that following Monday.
Wait, they allowed you to just go perform?
God, yep. That's the first time that ever happened.
How the hell do you convince a judge to just release you to go perform one time?
I mean, God was on my side, but then I had the best lawyer in the biddy. Like, I got Shaka Johnson. That's my lawyer. Like, he's the best lawyer. So he forfeited me to come home. Second chance type shit. Like,
yeah. I remember Janice Brinkley.
Yeah, what'd you say the judge said? I forgot. I'm fried.
Yo, Janice Brinkley was Meek's judge, and I remember they said the FBI looked into her for a second and asked Meek if he would wear a wire on her. And I was like, damn.
They said Meek had on a wire to try to get her to talk and all that. He wore a wire while she was talking and all that. You know what I mean? But, she real corrupt, so they was trying to catch her on corrupt shit and all that. You know what I mean? That's why I think she fired right now. Ain't she fired? She off the bench.
Really?
Yeah, that's how corrupt she was. But yeah, at that same time, I was allowed to do the powerhouse. I was released from jail on some second chance shit, man. And my judge, not on a racist shit, my judge was white. He had a black lady. My judge was like white, old white man with blue eyes. Like, he still let me go. Like, you know what I mean? That shit was crazy.
And then you turned yourself back in.
Because he can edit and all that. I swear to God.
So you can say what he said.
Yeah, so look, the judge told me, listen, Shaka Johnson, if your client on Monday morning, if he's not here at 9 o'clock, if he's 5 minutes late, he's doing a full 10-year sentence. Like, he can't be, like, he has to, like, he got to be here at fucking 8:45 damn near type shit. Like,
damn.
I was damn near, like, down that joint at 8:30 with my lawyer. You feel me? Panicking. turning myself back in. Like, yeah. He said if he's 5 minutes late, because he had so much leniency on me, and he let me do the whole powerhouse and stay out for the week. I just had to return back to jail. You know what I mean?
Wow.
True story. And that's the first time that ever happened. And then like 2 weeks after that, I got released and went home. You know what I mean? Like
God was on your side.
yeah, for sure. And like I didn't open up for the powerhouse. Like I headlined. Like I performed at the Chris Brown, and right before Young Jeezy. You know what I mean? This when Bobby Shmurda, he closed out and performed Hot Nigga.
Damn.
Real shit.
How early did you get up that morning when you had to go back?
I was panicking, bro. I probably ain't even get no sleep on some real shit. Like when you gotta go to court, like when niggas gotta go to court, like the anxiety be like through the moon. You don't get no sleep or none of that. You can't rest and all that. That's all you think about is court. That shit crazy. But then again, it's like, damn, I got all these I got shows, I got all this shit to do. That's why he released this 2 weeks after. I told you I was on fire. This is when Meek was like, yeah, I'm gonna jump on the song, I'm gonna get on there.
Yeah.
Hyping me the fuck up. Yeah, I'm yo, that joint hot. They playing your shit in jails. I'm gonna get on that joint and all that.
Yeah.
Nigga come home, man. I'm gonna need 75. Man, dick up, man. Fuck out of here.
God.
Start going at your nut ass. To
God,
75,000. So imagine I would have asked you to shoot the video too.
Yeah, it would have been a nice 100.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, God damn. But you gonna go down there, rest in peace, Lord Snoop. You sign Lord Snoop, you go to the bottom of Louisiana, like, nigga, the talent right here in your city.
How about you get him to squash our beef?
Oh no, that shit over. That shit over. I don't even want to squash.
Oh, the beef is over.
No. I'm talking about it's over as far as me trying to be cool with him and all that squash and shit. Yeah, that's over.
But we're not actively beefing. Y'all can see
no. Yeah. We just cool, bro. We going, bro. Listen, after this interview is over, I fuck around and get a fucking $1 million deal after this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Who needs
Come on, man.
Real shit.
Okay, all right. So let's just close this out with unless there's some more shit. Let's close this out with just straight music talk. Okay, so you're dropping something on, was it March
22nd.
22nd. Mm-hmm. Okay. 9 tracks.
9 tracks, solo.
All solo joints.
All originals.
They can expect a good amount of rapping, but you got some singles on there that anybody can fuck with. Mm-hmm. Right?
And the album after that is going to have the features of all the up and coming artists that's hot that you know about.
Who's financing this? Because if you're independent, usually people go to the label to finance this and make sure, you could move around and travel and live. Like,
me and Big Bloody do everything from the muscle. It's all from the muscle, bro. I'm talking about even like, just like you say, God be blessing me, but it's like even with me, opening up for 50 Cent and just, touring and going to New York with 50 and being able to travel around with, like, you know what I mean? That's just from the muscle. Me and Bloody. No backing. We're doing this independent.
Do you still perform in Philly?
The last show I did in Philly was January 1st. Sold it out. Yep.
So Philly fucks with you then?
For sure. Yeah. For sure. And I'm talking about nothing happened. Not to talk shit and none of that, but it was like a good night. All good marriage. Like no fights, no arguments, no nothing. We sold it out. And it was New Year's, so it stayed open until 9 in the morning. Yep. The promoter said that was one of his best nights, right? I do good in Philly. All my shows, I do good in Philly. I get booked more outside of Philly because, it's like how many times can I perform in Philly? It's like I sold out at TLA, all the biggest spots in Philly I sold out. Like performed at Wells Fargo. It was like, you know what I mean? You can't perform in Philly but for so long, so I do a lot of shows everywhere else. I just, what was the last show I did? In New York with Free and Beans, we did Sony Hall.
Oh shit!
We did Sony Hall, yeah.
That's fire.
They always let me open up too, like you know what I mean. They be showing love all the time too and shit. Yeah, like I say, Uzi show love, Beans show love. Yeah.
Who outside of Philly in terms of like rap industry, people have shown you love?
Who can I say? Jeezy, definitely Jeezy. Yeah, but see Jeezy, I don't think Jeezy good with artists. So like, I don't really want to like sign to Jeezy and shit like that. Like. You see every artist he signed, and like, you never hear about them niggas again. No, real shit, right? Like,
that's a
fact. All that shit, like, he signed niggas, we never hear about him again. So it's like, I fuck with Jeezy and all that, and like, I would love to keep opening up and doing shit like that. No Diddy, but it's like, I don't want to sign to him.
Said no.
That shit crazy, right?
Nah, I get it, man. All right, so we got new music coming. So clearly, we're gonna get the project. Then we're getting the album. Some shows to come.
The podcast.
Podcasts, and hopefully that'll be like, you know, a good source of, you know, connecting with some of the people, especially the kids like in Philly who are thinking, man, like there ain't no way to get out of this. Mm-mm. Man, I got to live like this, and maybe they could open up their minds and probably, like, you know, chill off of certain things like that.
Yes. We always try to help the youth. That's my main thing. But yeah, we got merch. We gonna add a merch, putting them on there. All my sayings like bloody and all that. How you carrying it. I'm making no Diddy.
Everybody in the city say you the most hilarious nigga in the city, man.
Yeah, I'm doing.
They be watching your lives going crazy.
Real shit. Watch, I had no Diddy shirts. I'm gonna send you a whole package and all that. I'm gonna have no Diddy on the t-shirt. Real rap. I'm gonna start trolling in all types of shit. Get in with the matching sets and all that. I'm selling them shirts, everything. That come with the album and shit. Like, yeah.
Nah, I fuck with him. All right, cool. Anything else we missed?
Shit, man, you gotta give me some game on that podcast game.
No, of course, I'll put you on game with that. You know what I mean? Really, when it comes to podcasting, you know, content, it's kind of interesting where rap is now, because these labels, the majority of them, and this is why it's good you're independent. Most of these labels, they're throwing money at the wall, and they're hoping something sticks. They don't know how to promote a record anymore. You know, of course, when they get an artist that's really connected to a city or connected to a group of people, it works. But when they're trying to break artists, they don't know what to do. So they just throw money everywhere, and they're just hoping to bring money back in that eventually is more than what they spent. Right. And what's happening now is that what people see as more profitable is like the content game. Like, people are consuming everything. So most people are looking at everything as 24 hours in a day. So, yo, you might listen to music in your car. Maybe like in the crib, you listen to music 10% of the time, but then 30, 40%, you watching Netflix, you watching some shows, you on YouTube. And then the other time, people, you know, they passive doing stuff. They might be listening to a podcast. They might be watching a stream. And that's why, like, you know, this whole streaming thing and podcasting has become big, because we're all fighting for the same amount of time. Like, we're living in a digital age. So it's like, hey, if you work a 9 to 5, you probably can't just be bumping the music in your ear, but you could probably have like a little podcast, a little talk podcast low, right? And that's what's been happening. So you're starting to see streamers, podcasters, and musicians, they're all getting kind of thrown in the same bin, because when it comes to advertising dollars, that kind of rules everything. They just want people's time. So they're looking at it like, well, if people could only listen to music for this amount of time, well, we know they listen to podcasts over here. We're going to go fuck with a podcast. So this is why you're seeing a lot of podcasters get, you know, they're getting a lot of money. And then, of course, you're seeing streamers get a lot of money. So, you know, of course, I encourage everybody to get a podcast.
Right. So is Rumble, I see you on Rumble a lot.
Yeah.
Is Rumble the top paying?
It's one of them.
Because I see, can I say his name? They got Aiden.
Of course. Yeah, Aiden Ross.
Okay, so Aiden Ross, he's
on
Kick.
Kick.
Is that better than Rumble?
He's just getting a stupid bag. Like, he got, like, you know how much money he getting? And I don't want to give out the exact amount, but I'll say this. Mm-hmm. He makes at least $40 million a year. By the way, to put in perspective, yeah, Steph Curry makes goddamn, like, I think 45 or 50. And put it like this, his contract for the last year was bigger than Steph Curry. And keep in mind, Steph Curry plays it's Steph Curry. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? But it just shows you how valuable people look at it when, you know, he'll stream for, let's call it 40 hours a week. Mm-hmm. But he streams for 40 hours a week and has 100,000 people constantly looking at him. Just to put that in perspective, think about some of the most successful TV shows. First Take, like ones that we know about. First Take, Undisputed. Them shows is on for 2 hours every day, so not 40 hours. And they'll only have, First Take might only have 400,000. Undisputed only will have 200,000. So they get, twice the viewership as Aiden, but they only on for 2 hours a day for 4 or 5 days a week. Aiden's on for 8 hours a day for 5 days a week. So what? Exactly. So then when you think about how much money the advertising companies these days are like even when it comes to music, there's you know Costner. I know you probably heard of him.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
he be going to sleep with his shit running.
Yo, nowadays, record labels come to me and be like, yo, rather than you just post my artist's music video, man, post Aiden dancing to my song. Because they like what Aiden do. Mm-hmm. They like what Aiden like on some Khaled shit. It's a more intimate experience, so that's why you're seeing these streamers are getting a shit ton of money.
Not to switch the subject, was that real when Playboy Cardi took that $2 million and burnt Aiden Ross?
He dipped on him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So for $2 million?
I think he took $1 million. So it was 2 though. So he left the $1 million on the table.
For 20 minutes?
He was on camera for 6. Had to get out of there. You feel me?
Yo, that was corny. That was some corny ass shit right there.
But you gotta realize he getting a lot of money. And with him, you know how artists get, when artists get to a certain level, everybody get weird. Like, put it like this. It's rare you see an artist like Uzi regular still, but public perception wise, people at one point was like, yo, is he weird? But then if you know Uzi, you know he a regular nigga.
Hey, where Uzi a real nigga?
But people were like, yo, is he a devil worship? What happens is when artists get up there, it's like fans are so gullible is that they wanna it's like Jay-Z, they're like, it's Illuminati or some shit. So what happens is like with a Cardi, people are so sought after him, he realized all they want him to do is sit down and be normal for like an hour. So you know what he do? He gonna be bigger if he don't give it to you. If he give it to you, you be like, all right, we got it. As long as he gonna be like, nah, I'm about to do it. Yeah, I'm about to be normal for an hour.
Man, weird as shit.
Then right when you think 6 minutes in, I'm out. Now everybody like, damn, we almost, there was 500, there was 500,000 people. The biggest episode this year of First Take had 490,000. There was the same amount of people watching Aiden, right? The nigga didn't come on camera yet. They're just waiting. They're like, oh, we hear he's in the building. He about to come on camera. He's smart though because he look at it. He knows the anticipation going to be bigger than the payoff.
Shock value.
Yeah, it's like, if you anticipate me more than what I could provide, because put like this, imagine he just comes on and be like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, I'm just chilling. I just ate some McDonald's, drank some coffee. I just played some video game. Niggas are leaving. Like, they want to see something spectacular. You know what I mean? They want to see, they want to see some other shit, which that's the whole shtick. So once I seen, he knows how to handle that. Of course, I told Aiden, I said, man, if you come with $1 million, you gotta make sure that nigga stay there. Nigga, you should have locked all the doors.
Right.
Yo, I gave you $1 million. You're not leaving in 6. No way, no how.
He made his folks count the bag up. He looked back.
You seen that, right?
Yeah. Look. I saw his folks. He passing the bag. Looked back. They must have said it's right. He said, all right. Did a little something and slid.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna dap you. I'm gonna catch you though.
He said new music 2024. New music. 2024 new music. And slid on that nigga.
But what I'll say though, and I'm trying to end it positively here too, even with say Meek, is that when you're in this music industry, you got to understand even the internet. Man, the internet a lot of times it's not the streets. I used to argue with this with Coon. He used to be like, yo, in the streets it's not. I say, bro, this is the internet. You're selling music to kids. They're looking at you like a superhero, a nigga who made it from his hood despite all the obstacles, who's tough, who never got robbed, who never got slapped, they're looking at this guy who could rap and do all these things, and they're looking at you like a superhero. You have to understand though, sometimes the people you're selling to ain't the people like you. So you got to understand their world. You got to understand their language. They're trolls too. You get what I mean?
Yeah, going and talking shit.
You don't got to compromise yourself for what you stand for, but you got to understand their lingo. All right, man. All right, they put out some shit saying I'm gay. I'm like, for my real niggas who fuck with me, because we know that shit ain't gonna fly. I'm gonna just say one, man, I ain't gay. I niggas know what it is. I'm not, but I'm gonna leave it alone. You know why? Them little kids they have mad memes. They got me in a pool. They got me with matching outfit. They about to go crazy on me for 3 weeks. Just ignore it. You know who name was on that fucking thing that never said a motherfucking thing?
Oh.
Usher. Usher name was right there with Meek Mill.
Yeah, don't say shit.
Has he said nothing? That nigga came from the Super Bowl. He performed at the Super Bowl. You think he was like, nah, I want y'all to know I'm not gay.
Right. And they just caught him with Russell Simmons and all that. With his back out and his chest out doing the yoga and all that. He ain't even say nothing about that joint.
No rant.
They flew him out to Bali. He ain't say shit.
No rant, no nothing.
Yep. And
when you look at that, you're like, that's somebody that understands the lingo and also the world that's just like, I remember talking to Coon Philly for so long saying, the streets is not the record industry. What y'all normally say, oh, no, niggas wouldn't play with us like on the streets. It's a bunch of 15-year-old fans. They're going to be the loudest tweeters. They don't have jobs. They tweet all day. Don't worry about that. Play a different game. They couldn't understand it. That's when I realized, I said, this won't work or something's going to happen, because I was like, if you could get 15-year-olds who are spamming, could be whatever, like, play this. You get 1,000 15-year-olds right now, they might watch this interview. Like, watch this. If you watching this interview, just go to Meek Mill comments and literally say, nigga, you know Quilly better than you. Crash out time. He gonna see that about 15 times, crash out. Just go to, everybody, if you're watching this, go to his Instagram comments and be like, man, you know Quilly better than you. Before he even sees the fact that I said this, he's already crashing out on you. Promise.
This shit crazy, bro.
This is when I realized, I'm like, if someone that you call yourself don't like him could control you that easy, imagine somebody who you look up to, who you follow blindly, you're bunny hopping for. What could they get you to do? People could manipulate you too easily. I'm telling you, he's gonna look in his comments when this video comes and be like, yo, why these niggas keep talking about, yo, hold on, let me,
this shit won't come crash past the timeline. He gonna lose it.
Yo, it's
this
crazy.
The icing on the cake. I'm telling you.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's kind of odd, but it is what it is. Listen, Meek, I love you. I hope you know, get off them drugs, get better, and also, man, show love to your city, man. You know, it doesn't hurt to show love. You are who you are. No matter what happens, you got classic songs, you got classic records. It will never change. But what a lot of artists suffer from is not knowing how to become the boss. You know how Ross became the boss? Like, it's interesting because I watched Meek, all this shit he talks, and like, Ross was doing, they dropped a joint album. Ross suddenly told how much he's a boss, and he was sunning Meek without Meek even realizing. He wasn't really trying to sun, but he was just, he said, I bought this house. He said, Meek need to sell his house. I bought it. That's the boss shit. You know how he got all the capital to do that? Because at the peak of his career, after he just went through a bout with 50 Cent, and he could have been like, man, fuck all that. It's all about me. He said, come here, Meek Mill. Come here, Wale. Yo, Stally, you come over here too.
Right.
I'm trying to build some other shit. Then after that, he sat back and said, see where the music business is going. Let me go get up in Wingstop. Let me go over here. Ross looked like he got a money glitch, and it's all because his ego never allowed him to only wanted to be the king of Miami. That's the problem. Meek just wants to be the king of Philly forever. Well, I run Philly. It's my city.
Shit, bigger than that.
You'd be a bigger boss if you put people on, put people in position that when people talk about, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. When you do talk about this nigga who's doing good in the city, he wouldn't even be here if Meek ain't do this for him. That's how you be a boss.
Right.
The thing is, I've always said, Meek is so dumb, you can give him an open book test, he'll still fail it. Like, you can tell him exactly what to do, he'll still won't do it.
Nigga hooked on phonics, bro.
He won't do it.
Shit.
He won't do it. All right, man. Okay, anything else to announce? Anywhere where you want him to go check you out at? Shout out your Twitter, Instagram, everywhere.
The Real Quilly on Instagram, spelled the ratchet way, DAREAL, Quilly, QUILLY. My Twitter, what's my Twitter? Same shit. No, The Real Quilly, THE. That's the new one? Niggas don't be on that. Fuck that, John. Yeah, just follow my gram. Just follow my gram.
Hey, I can't wait till after this interview. I'm gonna watch him go back and forth. You know,
and we gotta give you all the pictures too. I want you to upload them. So
okay, we got it.
Right.
We got it.
But yeah, you already know, man. Album March 22nd. You know what I mean? Self-titled. I Quill. You know what I mean? The red tape. Let's ball. Ak, I appreciate you for this opportunity.
Of course, man.
Let the real niggas in. You know
appreciate you. Listen, if you're watching this interview, man, if you're watching this on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, if you're listening to this on Amazon, please, just check your local DSP, type in Quilly, figure out, go listen to all of his music, but figure out he probably got a bop or two that if you like niggas who can rap, that's him. If you like people who can make records, that's also him. You feel what I'm saying? So again, if you're gonna give this interview a view, just go check out his music, play about 3 songs, and hit him up and tell him what you think about it. You know what I mean? You could give him your direct feedback, all right? Listen, people, thank you for watching another episode of Off the Record Podcast. Your boy DJ Akademiks here with Quilly.
Quilly, let's ball.
One of the kings of Philly.
Top carrier.
We out.
Biggest bloody.